Hello, brave, beautiful warriors, soul friends. Welcome to another Conversations with Kristin, that exciting, awesome part of your day where you explore human consciousness from the inside out. So today I'd like to talk about the power of daily rituals. What are they and why on earth do they even matter? So at the core of our consciousness exists a realm of unconscious memory systems called implicit memories. And at the baseline, the foundation of our consciousness, the greatest parts, the greatest, deepest depths of our unconsciousness, so it residing the most intensively beyond our awareness, are implicit, procedural, approach avoidance body memories. This is the foundational aspect of the core of our neurophysiological applications of consciousness. So at the core of our brain, at the baseline of our consciousness, exist these types of memories. And these memories are really important in a lot of ways. They hold everything from our attachment development. So if there's any aspect of life relationally we're experiencing, the relationship we have with ourselves, or any of the relationships we have with other people, where they're not completely optimally happy and healthy, then those battles or those clues of consciousness can be effectively addressed by addressing our attachment formation, which lies in these deepest realms of our unconsciousness and are intimately connected with these unconscious memory systems of implicit, procedural, approach avoidance, body memories. So any type of relationship can be healed, amplified, uplifted, empowered, expanded, internal and external alike, when this aspect of our consciousness is addressed. Any type of habit that we're experiencing that we want to change, whether it's a negative habit that we would like to stop or a positive habit that we're trying to build. You know, maybe we're trying to quit smoking or drinking or any of those types of things. Maybe we're trying to reduce the binge snacking that we experience. Maybe we're trying to grow a new habit of practicing yoga every day or journaling every day or spending an hour creatively expressing ourselves so we can chase our dreams. Whether it's trying to break a habit that isn't serving us and reroute that experience, or whether we're trying to grow a new habit to expand ourselves. Any type of habit adjustment comes from this realm of our unconscious memory systems. These procedural, implicit, approach avoidance body memories, these action patterns. And so for healing, transforming, empowering any type of habit, this realm of our consciousness is important to address. And these habits also include reaction. So if we're trying to shift a reaction pattern that we have, like, let's say I get easily frustrated and something happens and I just inside of me, I feel that way. It's just one of infinite examples. If we're trying to shift some sort of reaction that we experience, that also comes from the deepest parts of our consciousness in these unconscious memory systems. If we're trying to heal traumatic stress or any type of pain in our life, it's important to address these unconscious memory systems. That's where these fragments are housed. So any type of relationship, any type of habit, any type of reaction, any type of pain or trauma that we're trying to heal, transform. And in addition, our ability to consciously make decisions. 80% of decision making comes unconsciously from these realms of memory systems. Which means when I open the refrigerator and I'm looking and trying to decide what to get out of it, I'm only in control of about 20% of my decision-making abilities. The other 80% is coming from this realm of unconscious memory systems. And so if there's stuff in there that's causing confusion or disruption or disharmony or pain or lack of clarity or anything, which it's life that happens, right? Like we have experiences that make things seem confusing or something, and then that experience is housed in our body even though we don't really know about it, and even though it feels like a long time ago, it doesn't feel like it's affecting us. It's impacting 80% of our decision making when we open the refrigerator. Like, what? It matters. And so 80% of our decision making is coming unconsciously from these deepest depths of unconscious memory systems. So big and small, if I'm deciding to move across country and start a new job, or if I'm opening the refrigerator and trying to decide what to eat or drink, 80% of every kind of decision is coming from these unconscious memory systems of implicit procedural approach avoidance body memories. So, what does this have to do with daily rituals? Let's find out. So, there's all these different aspects of life that are important and matter and invite us towards deeper healing, greater expansion, right? Daily rituals are one of many ways that we can actually start to reroute, rewire, and reprogram these deepest depths of unconsciousness within us. When we create a daily ritual, we're forming a brand new neural network in this realm of our unconsciousness. And when we form a new neural network, we create space to transform the neural networks that already exist. Okay, so when we create a new neural network in this aspect of our consciousness, in this space of our neurophysiology, we open up doors where there were only walls before, so that we can actually reroute, reprogram, rewire, and transform existing neural networks. So if I create a daily ritual to wake up every day and spend 10 minutes in meditation, 20 minutes on a walk, and 30 minutes journaling, it's just an example. That's 1 hour of personal investment time before diving into whatever else my day holds. If I do that, and I do that every day, and I continue to do that every day for a month, 6 months, a year, whatever, long enough to form a habit, which is more than like 3 weeks, then I'm building a new neural network in my unconsciousness and creating space to transform the neural networks that already exist. So any positive daily ritual can create space for growth and expansion in ways that we cannot otherwise access. But then on top of it, if we create daily rituals that specifically address any of the neural networks in our brain, we're directly rewiring it. We're not just growing a new neural network that opens doors to potentially rewire existing neural networks, we're directly rewiring the neural networks that we seek to transform. That's pretty awesome. That's a lot of power right there. That's a lot of potential right there. Hurrah! Hurrah, huzzah! That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And so this is something that I help clients work through. Create daily rituals that address subconscious needs so that personal power reclamation can be tangible, consistent, actively happening, and feel good to reclaim and explore. And there's always an emphasis of compassionate self-love. Always, 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 always. So if you ever want to get together through a consciousness consulting call, I would be honored to connect with you along your magical, miraculous healing journey through life. We get together, share sacred healing space, explore what you've been experiencing in your internal world, figure out where that stuff is coming from within your consciousness, uncover the underlying fears, needs, or desires within your consciousness, and then create a plan of action that's completely doable for you, meeting you where you're at with tender love so that you have the tools, resources, and insight and empowerment you need to reclaim your power. You already have power. You already have infinite potentiality. You are already worthy. You are already enough. That's already the truth. All you got to do is step into that power, step into that worthiness. It already exists. You just got to take that step and be like, okay, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it for me. Claiming it for me. So that's what I'm here to help with. So if you ever want to connect through a consciousness consulting call, please email me at artistryofexistence@gmail.com. You can check out my websites below for more information. I got a webpage that explains it all, and there's also my email listed there. So daily rituals really, really matter. If we create a daily ritual that directly addresses the underlying fears, needs, or desires within our subconscious realms or unconscious memory systems, where any of our battles are stemming from, then we directly get to the core of the problem and resolve it. Daily rituals are a really big way that I have completely rewired my consciousness from the inside out, transforming decades of traumatic stress and dozens of associated mental health battles and physical health battles. So daily rituals are very powerful because they address those core unconscious memory systems where all this stuff is coming from. All of our relationships, all of our habits, all of our reactions, and the majority of our decision making. Let's be honest, those aspects create a lot of our lives, like a large significant portion of our existence as human persons comes from those realms of specifics. So it's a really big deal. But because it's a really big deal, we have a lot of power within it. And daily rituals can be anything. They don't have to be boring, blah stuff. They can be fun. They can be gentle. They can be exciting. They can be loving. They can be creative. They can be adventurous. Daily rituals can be anything. And so there's a lot of power, a lot of potential, a lot of room to play and explore and create and grow and expand. So daily rituals really matter. And we're all worthy of harnessing our power. We're all worthy of living in a consciousness that feels good to experience. If you're looking to reclaim your personal power in dynamic ways, I offer a few tools as well. I have my Restoring Consciousness Toolkit, my Sailing Through Consciousness Guided Meditation Collection, and coming soon I have my Healing into Happiness Playbook. And that one actually very specifically addresses daily rituals. There's dozens and dozens of play prompts, and you play with these healing journey activities, and they're awesome and magical, and they transform your neurophysiology while being fun and good and enjoyable, and they're easily incorporated into your everyday life. And then there's tools and resources in the book, so you can take some of your favorite ones or the ones you experience the greatest benefits from and create daily rituals for a week or a month or however long you want to. And so there's a lot of goodness in there. So stay tuned for that. Finishing the book up now. And then my Restoring Consciousness Toolkit and my Sailing Through Consciousness Guided Meditation Collection are available. So check out my website below for more information about them, or you can email me to order your copy at artistryofexistence@gmail.com. They're very powerful tools, extremely powerful tools. My intention is for every piece of product I sell and every part of my services that I offer to single-handedly offer transformative empowerment. So even just with one product, you'll have everything you need to embrace your healing journey in transformative ways for a good period of time. And from that, really, really grow and expand in who you are. Really learn to love yourself in deeper ways. Really reclaim parts of yourself that have not been completely connected with where you are today. Really reclaim your power, really harness your power, so every moment, every day, you learn how to have access to the power that's already within you. I love you and I believe in you. You deserve a great, gorgeous, expansive life, and it all comes from consciousness. It all comes from your consciousness. So daily rituals, very powerful stuff, totally worth investing in, totally worth embracing. And if you would ever like assistance on your healing journey, or we can create some solid daily rituals, I would be honored to connect with you through a Consciousness Consulting Call. I love you, and I thank you so much for being here. If you could just give this video a little like and hit the subscribe button and all the little doodamadad things, I really appreciate your presence and your support. And I will see you next time, soul friends. Namaste. The transcendent expansion in me sees and honors the transcendent expansion in you. Have a beautiful, blessed, glory-filled day, soul friends. I will see you next time.